Hello, and welcome back to Colorless Oranges, where I share my experiences to help better yours. I'm your host, Sydney Hayes, Cinderella, and Sydney That Girl. And today we're talking part of the purpose of Colorless Oranges. I want everyone to live in their authentic self, however that looks, whatever that might be for you. I want you to do that. If you don't want to be the kind of person that helps people or is always there for people, a people pleaser, then don't be one. Don't feel subjected to do something that you don't want to do. I'm trying to uncover the root cause of my feelings for the past couple of days. It's like I've come back to the idea of letting myself go, because it might feel like a burden to help myself, to do things for myself. And I'm not talking like nutrition, like feeding myself or, my hair, but I think I'm not inspired to do so because I'm not where I want to be. Which, in turn, when I think about that, I then realize that I am exactly where I want to be. I really think it's all a mind set thing. It's how you choose to view it. It's how you choose to see your predicament. I can't let one thing derail me from everything that I've built. Like just because I don't have the car that I want at this moment doesn't mean I'm not successful or where I want to be in life. It's something that will come at some point in time, and that's that. Just because I haven't, gotten a YouTube plaque doesn't mean that I'm not impacting the lives of others. Doesn't mean that I'm not helping people attain who they're supposed to be or help them achieve any kind of enlightenment, like any kind of advancement in their life. My goal is to help people, obviously. It's not obvious to you, I'm saying to myself, like, it's to help people. I want to be so enveloped in this idea that this is all I dream, sleep, eat, think of 24/7. Like, I wish I had a personality that was like that. I wish, like, a lot of people that I follow, influencers, people that I enjoy watching, who in my mind were besties. One, for example, she had posted something the other day. Whatever. Parasocial relationships are kind of crazy, but it is what it is. I was on behind the screen crying over an influence. Like, it's whatever. A lot of them, though, are Aries, right? And one thing that we know about them, they're number one. They think about themselves, not in such a terrible, selfish way, but in a way of like, I'm going to get this done. Now, while I might be somebody who gets things done, I don't necessarily think it's as precise as that. Like, they have a hobby, a goal of their own that they like, and they go on and they accomplish it and they do it. And it's just that. For me, I have 7,000 things that I'm doing, whether it be for my family, whether it be for myself, and everything around me. Like, I'm just always I'm never giving 100% to anything. I've been learning to slow down and take my time with things and slowly do everything so that I can see what I'm doing, fully feel what I'm doing and not miss any steps. It's not about missing any steps. It's just about, I don't want to say being intentional, because I am very intentional with everything that I do. I think it's more so just to see what I'm doing, if that makes sense. Like, I won't make such haste decisions. I'm not impulsive. Like, I'm trying to, I want to give my energy to myself. This is something that I've been going back and forth with in my mind. just about God and Jesus and like what the actual message is, you know, besides religion and like all of these things and like Christianity and whatever, and like what are the actual messages that we're supposed to be listening to, or what we should be learning. I think everything is within us. Everything that we need is within us. It's just about educating ourselves in how to achieve and unlock those things, right? So whatever helps you do that, whether that's science, whether that's religion, whether that's a podcast named Colorless Oranges, like whatever it is that helps open those like chambers, because I kind of see them as like chambers within us. Like it's like step 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, like this one opens, and understanding that, and understanding like what the church and like things like that do to us. Like we give our time and attention and our life to these religions. We sit back, we listen to sermons, we listen to the word and everything that is being told to us. What if we put all of that time and energy into ourselves? I'm not saying don't go to religion. I'm just saying, like, what if that is the point of it? To understand, like how middle school and high school teaches us basically how to learn. We're not really learning anything valuable. The one thing that you can say that you're learning in college, in high school, is how to learn. How to use your skills interchangeably through all facets of your life. And, you know, you have English, math, science, social studies. You take all the skills, the great note-taking that you have. Sydney, thank you very much. I've been a great note-taker since I was in like 3rd grade. I remember in 4th grade, we were taking one of the big state tests or whatever. And I was jotting things down. Mind you, everybody wanted to write down the whole story. I passed it with flying colors, girl. Learning how to use your skills interchangeably, right? So if we are so good at making sure we are at Sunday, church on Sunday, that we are telling everybody to follow Jesus, follow the Lord, join Christianity today, Jehovah's Witness. Like all these people, like, are we doing the same for ourselves? Or are we reading the Bible, understanding that we have a priest in which we can go every time we make a mistake? When do we learn? I don't really want to get into too much religion. I mean, the whole point of today's podcast is for us to be as authentic, and these are just my ideas. Tomorrow they might change because I think deeply about everything, and like everything is just so deep to me all the time. I feel every emotion deeply, whether that's happiness, sadness, depression, everything. It's just always so deep. So I'm trying to get myself out of it. And these are just the ideas that I have. I figure I give all of this time and attention to every single other person in my life, even to you guys. And I want to give it more to myself, meaning I want it to come from here. You know what I mean? I want to be on this microphone daily. Like that is a goal and wish of mine. I hope and pray that I can help myself. I know I've let go because I've kind of seen it to be too big, or kind of upset at myself for not, you know, reaching the points that I wanted to be at by this age. And I don't ever want to give you guys the idea that we're on anybody's timeline or anything like that, because I'm happy, right? At the same time, with happiness, there's sadness. There's a lot of letting go. There's a lot of moving on. There's a lot of things that there's just no going back. And it's just difficult navigating it sometimes. Like I wish things were a little different, but I know in order for them to be different, I have to be the change, because everything resides within me. Everything that I want is here within me, and I can do it. I, at this point, don't want to even hear any excuses from myself. Like, I just want to do it. Lately, I've been applying to a lot of jobs, and some require some kind of experience in this and that and da-da-da. Mind you, I have a whole degree. Okay, so I have a degree. I don't want to talk about the fact that the job market is so bad, because I think that the jobs that I like to do and what I think is fascinating or whatever, they're not that difficult to find, but it's just, I guess, the experience. I also think I'm not being allowed in those rooms for a certain reason at this time. I was scrolling and I found this job that was like me as a person, pretty much. It was like, you know, a lot of TikTok trends and la la la. I forgot what it was. It was like a social media something something. I don't know what they call those people, but I'm one of them. But do I have 3+ experience working at a professional setting with that and using that to my advantage? I mean, I guess Hyatt Collection, I tried. That was like ripped and taken from me. But yeah, I am removing all of these small parts that were once so big. Removing all the small parts to help bring me whole again. Make me feel like my investments are my own. I'm always going to be here for everybody, of course, but I want to get the ball rolling here on Colorless Oranges. We're coming up almost on 2 years, and while I'm thankful for the community that I have built here, I want a much bigger community. I want people to not feel alone. I don't know what it is about me feeling alone. Like, I know I was going to cry because I've just been crying. There was some sort of conversation that I was having with my mom about my brother. Hopefully we can both figure out right now why I'm crying this much over this story, but I overheard my brother calling one of his friends. And he was asking them. He was just asking like if they wanted to play like the video games. The video game that he was playing, I don't know if it was Fortnite or football, college football, whatever the hell it is. And I just got so sad. I was like, oh, I don't want you to feel like you're alone. He is the youngest, so it's like, you know, he even like told me one time, like at some point he kind of felt like an only child because I didn't live there. My older brother never lived with us there. My sister wasn't living there either, so he was kind of alone. And I don't know what I don't know when I ever felt so deeply alone that like I've made it my mission to make sure that nobody I know or anyone in the world ever feels alone. I actually enjoy my alone time. Like, I like to be alone. I don't think it's about... I think voluntary aloneness is fine, but I think when it's your only option because you don't have anybody, that really hurts. And that's the whole point. I want everyone to have somebody, have people that you trust, have people that you can confide in. I don't know. I can't really tell you, like, I've had a time in my life where I was alone. Like, yes, I've had times, but I don't know why it's so deeply ingrained in me. Like, I always want to make sure people are being heard and seen and understood and respected. I don't know, maybe in my past life I was alone. As much as I want community, I want us to all be as authentic as possible. Because just imagine, like, what can you bring to the table if you're exactly like somebody else? Like, you have to have your own quirks and little things that make you who you are. And it's just a way better life. You breathe better, you eat better, you sleep better. You don't have anything stuck behind your throat wishing that you could, say to people. Say what you gotta say. Maybe those people need to hear it at that time. I have the strong belief that there is no good or bad. Everything just is, right? And like, I've been trying to figure out what fears I have, because I feel as though I have none. But I know that I have limitations, and my limitations come from fear. So I'm trying to figure out what are the fears that are within me. I clearly don't have a fear of success if I ain't doing much to push myself. I guess a fear of loneliness. I don't think so, because I love being alone. Fear not fitting in, which I never cared, because I love being myself. Whether that does fit or doesn't, I am myself. I have nothing else to be but myself. I don't know, man. This is hard. Sometimes things are hard. I think it's also like being reliant on somebody that you don't really want to be reliant on. Right? So it's like, I want to help myself so that I can prove and move on and not be dependent on anyone other than me. Like, I want to rely on myself, and I wish I could, push myself a little harder, which I'm trying to. This whole thing of what I'm telling you guys right now, it's actively happening in my brain, and I am letting these things out so that they can become real. Because a lot of the things that I don't talk about or I don't say is because I don't want them to be real. So at this moment, I want these things to be real. I want to just help myself. Like, yes, I am far in life. Very far. There are just a couple of things that I want. And I want to get them. And it's like, the way that I'm trying to get them, I think the universe has different plans for me, because that's just not how it's going to happen. And I got to really let that dream and let that idea go. But like, also having a fear of like letting people down or whatever, I got to get rid of that, because at the end of the day, it's like, it's my life and this is what I choose to do. And if you like it or you don't like it, that's on you. I genuinely do not care what anyone thinks of me. Like, no one. It doesn't move me to hear how people feel about me. I'm just here to let you know you can be yourself. There is a community here. Sure, like, if you love me, great. If you hate me, cool. Like, it doesn't, do much. I'm just saying though, like, Drake has that song and he says, diplomas on the wall, and really I think I like who I'm becoming. It's time to, I might blow this shit like it's nothing. It's time I'm like blow like 50K on a vacation for all my soldiers just to see the looks on all their faces. All it took was patience. But no, he basically was just talking about how, like, I could either have had all these diplomas, we could have had all those diplomas on the wall, or live the life that he lives now of being an artist. And so like, yeah, you can be letting your family down, me letting my mom down, if I don't actually make it into the world of whatever it is that my degrees can help me get into, or making it out of my podcast. I don't necessarily care though. I know she doesn't care either. But maybe she does. I don't know. Those are her feelings. And whether she does care or not that I'm making it or not, I did get the degrees and I did it. Now that's done. Now I gotta do what I want to do and figure that out. Like, I really need to, like, when I'm searching for jobs, I hope you guys know, like, I'm not really, like, I don't have a definite thing exactly like what I dream of being. I don't really dream of being a specific thing. I am so multifaceted that I think I would be doing myself a disservice of just doing one thing. So I like keep my options open and I look at everything. Yesterday was the first time that I like actually even searched like with my degree, like not what can I do, but the jobs that I know that can come with my degree and stuff. And that's when I found the one that was talking about how being are you good at social media, whatever. I would love to read it to you guys. Pose, pose, pose. I don't know why that song is stuck in my head. Pose, pose, pose. Mírate así, mira, pose, pose, pose. Oh. It was like social commerce analyst, something. I don't know. Y'all, it doesn't even matter. Point is that I've been finding other things and I've just keep my options open and I'm just trying. So wherever I go, however it is, I hope it's soon. I'm hoping it's soon. Also, too, certain things can be a little discouraging. Like, obviously, comparison is a thief of joy. But not only that, I don't think it's only the thief of joy. I think it's also the thief of loving yourself. I don't really see anyone like me at all. And I see others as like an opportunity to learn. Like, what else can I add to like my wheelhouse of things? Like, these people are good at cartwheels. Maybe I should learn how to do a cartwheel. I really need to learn how to do a cartwheel. I'm not going to lie. It's like on my bucket list of things I wish I knew how to do. I would do cartwheels all the time. Backflips 24/7. I would backflip into the fucking bed every day. But yeah, I'm trying to just do the best that I can with what I got and keep learning. I kind of got a little. Doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. I was gonna talk about it, but that's just making it real, and I don't need to. But like this New York Fashion Week kind of felt like it was gonna be different for me, and I was doing something, which I guess this would be a good thing to let you guys know. Don't sell yourself short, please. Don't do anything for free, please. Like if it's like free, I don't only necessarily mean like they're not paying you, but like if you're not really receiving anything in return, do not do it. Okay, out of the kindness of your heart and humanity, there's certain things that we need to do, but not for people who are grimy. I did this New York Fashion Week volunteer thing that they want to label as internships, but they're not paying you. And all they want you is basically for labor. Like they want you to do and set everything up for them and make sure everything is being done for them how they want. Yeah, they just wanted me to do labor. I was setting things up here and there, yada, yada, yada. They wanted me to do it for 3 days. I'm like, you want me to do all of this work? I'm not getting anything in return just by putting this on my resume. Like, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. We both go to jail. But yeah, it was just pointless. It made me feel, I think this is what actually hurt me, if I'm like being dead serious. I've been very sad ever since. I was like, damn, I really put myself in a predicament like that, where like I was in a room with like kids that were 20, max like 23 years old. Everybody was saying their age, and I was like the oldest person there. I felt, not that I felt, because I didn't feel old. I mean, I saw like there was like 23 people in there. Oh, it was 22. I counted. Everybody, majority of the people said their age. Everybody was like 20, 21, 20, 21, 20, 20, 22, 20. One person was like 24. Another girl was like 26. But regardless, it's not really about age or anything, but it's just like it makes you put things into perspective. Like, oh, they're doing this because they're college students and they wish, like, you know, to meet somebody that can help them get here, whatever. I was doing it necessarily to meet people at the PR firm to see if they, like, you know, needed anyone to work at their office, but they didn't. And so it was just like pointless for me to hurt myself and put myself in that it really hurt me. It really like brought my level a little down. Like I kind of just felt like, oh, number one, I'm much better than that. And not to say stuff like that. It's not, oh, you're better than or whatever, but you just don't put yourself in these type of predicaments, right? Like I'm not going to fight nobody. That's not in my, I don't want to be fighting people. I'm better than that. You know what I mean? Like you see that kind of idea. It's not that I'm better than somebody who doesn't have a degree or anything like that. That's not how I mean it or anything. But I just shouldn't put myself in those predicaments because I offer so much. I bring so much. I have a little bit of knowledge in so many things, you know? Why I always come back to this book that I'm still trying to find, which I haven't even put that much time into finding, but I will today. Yeah, just don't put yourself in unnecessary places that you don't want to be at. If you feel like these people are taking advantage of you, or you're not where you want to be at, or it doesn't feel comfortable, leave. You don't got to stay anywhere. You don't got to do anything. I understand that these people make you feel like you got no options to get out, and that's what they want to do. And they prey on the fact that you don't know your worth. And you're worth $1 million, girl. You don't got to do nothing you don't want to do. Absolutely nothing. Those people are grimy. That industry is hard, and just move on. Find something else. I actually didn't even like it. Like they were so, it wasn't a love for fashion. It was a very much like, I know this brand and I know this and my professor is this and da-da-da. Like, I don't care. I feel like people be trying to front with the wrong things. Like, okay, and we're all here right now. Whoop-de-doo. Like, I want you to be exactly where you feel that you belong. I don't care how far out of reach that is or that might seem. Just find it. Go to it. Be around it. Be near it. I feel like I belong right here. And this is where I'm at. And this is where I want to stay. And this is what I want to do. It's time to sharpen our talents, people. We are basically in Q4. Sharpen our talents. Get ready for the next chapter of our lives, for us to be doing the things that we want to do and be where we belong. I know sometimes like we try to push it off and we put it in the back burner, like, oh, someday I'll figure out exactly what I want to do. Not that there's a rush, but it's just best to help yourself, even though everything is a part of the plan. And as long as it's taken me to figure out my plan and to figure out my life and whatever, it is a part of the plan. It's a part of my testimony. At some point when I'm 60, 70 years old, I can tell people that I was almost 40 years old and I didn't whatever, or I got accomplished this and I went here. Like it all serves its purpose. You can be a child prodigy, or you can be like the Wayans. They didn't get famous until they were like 40 or 30. Like there's no number at success. You become successful when you are ready within to be successful. Some of us are really scared of that. Like, I don't think we talk about that enough. I think a lot of us are really scared of our full potential. Because there's no way that you would tell me that we're just going to sit here, we're going to sit around and hope and pray that we're going to be successful, whatever, but we do nothing to get there. It's not laziness. I know it's not laziness, because you have these dreams and aspirations and you've done so much and you've accomplished so much. It's not laziness. It really is like, oh my God, like things will change when I become successful. Like this is not going to be the same anymore. And I'm not going to do this. Or people are going to see me. People get to see like I have a scar above my eyebrow. Or you're not a good driver. Or you don't know how to type properly and you use AI all the time. Or you don't know how to speak or whatever. All your insecurities are being put out. Being successful really comes from within. It's about allowing yourself to do the things that you actually want to do without a fear of anyone, anything. It's so deep. And I know a lot of us have that like deeply ingrained, like, oh, I can't do this because what would this person think? Some of us, it's our, parental figures. Others of us, it's social media. However it looks for you, I think it's just finding it in yourself to do the thing that would make you feel successful. And if that's nothing, if that's laying on the couch, then you won. You won. I'm not trying to be too ambitious of like run the world. But I think that we all collectively run the world. And our collective consciousness is what feeds the world. We're getting there though. We're slowly but surely getting to where we need to be. I don't know if I was ready at the time when I was asking for the things that I wanted. I don't think I was. I only know when I do have what I've been asking for to know if I was ready then. I feel that I'm ready though. And I guess until I have what I have, I'll know when I was ready, what that feeling actually felt like, and then I'll be able to explain it to you. I know in this moment the readiness feels like I will do whatever and anything it takes. And I don't know if in the past I've always had those feelings within me of being ready to do whatever it takes. When I went back to college, I was ready to do whatever it took to finish my degree. I didn't care what it was. I didn't care if I had to transfer. I didn't care what school I had to start at. I was a little sad that I didn't get into Lehman College at first, but I went to BCC and that was great. That was great. Had a great time. Met a lot of cool people, professors and stuff like that, but I was ready. I was doing everything I needed to. And that's the kind of confidence, and I mean the ideas that build the kind of confidence that I have now, that I know that I can do whatever. Oh, you're a little shy because you're older than people and whatever. That never crossed my mind. Like, I didn't care. I didn't even realize it. I just feel like we're all normal people doing normal things, but it's like, oh no, this person's 40, this person's 25, this person's this person's that. Who cares? I didn't have a computer at the time. I mean, I did. I had a MacBook, but it was kind of broken, so I had to use AirPods. Whatever. I had to be adaptable. Live, laugh, love with what you got. I was ready to, be up all night, or I'm not really that kind of person though. I've never been that kind of person, like studying and stuff like that. Like I feel like I'm a very intelligent person. So I understand the philosophies of everything, which helps me take tests very well. Because I deeply understand what is actually happening here. So I'm able to do these things, which I don't really got to like study all night and but I was willing to do whatever it took. Pay the amount of money that it took to go there. Go, be on time, be an alert, be attentive, like all of the things that it took to be in there. I knew at the time I was ready to do it. Moving, I was ready to be the person that was cleaning all day, every day. Sure, like not all day, every day, but make sure my apartment's clean. Make sure there's food in the fridge. There's one part of it that I am right now, like this week, coming to all right, I gotta help myself get there. And it's a part that it's really difficult for me to talk about because I don't have the answer yet. But for full transparency here, because I'm advocating for you guys to be as authentic as possible. Where's the job? I need a job. And that's what I got to do. I got to be fully ready and prepared to take care of myself with a job. Like, I can do everything else. Where's the job? If y'all have any jobs, holla at me, okay? It's kind of hard for me to talk about because I just feel like at my grown age and like with all the experience that I have and all of the degrees I have and everything that I know and all this knowledge and intelligence and yada, 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 and I can't get a job. I'm not trying to say like, oh, woe is me and I'm blah, 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 but well, yeah, because it's not woe is me. I don't feel like woe is me. It's just, I understand God has a plan and there is a plan and I have to just find the plan, do the plan. And to tell you a little secret, I think this is the plan. I think I need to be here more often. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's why we're pushing this. And if it's not, all right, on to the next. How many jobs haven't I had? Please, if I was to sit here and start listing the jobs, like y'all would be like, really? I've done so much. I've learned so much. So it's just whatever. It is what it is. We move on. We keep it pushing. We start other things. I think this is where I'm going to end it at. I'm really thankful that you made it this far. I really enjoyed doing this episode. It was really nice because it wasn't a rehearsed thing. It's just how I'm feeling. I hope some of you can relate, and I hope some of you have moved on from this chapter. Until next time, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the back soon.